It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And we'll have a rematch of Super Bowl 54.
It's the Niners and the Chiefs.
And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, BarraCuda on the call in this one. Brock, a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage run after run and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense could get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from Kansas City. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a 3rd Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability, but boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering, why this team wasn't ready to go. That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. Has a hole left, room to run. The 40 into the red zone. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Oh, baby! He got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat, that kind of breakaway speed. You don't always have to be a 4-3 guy on the track. You just have to be a guy that once you get in that open field, there is nobody, and I mean nobody in the building that was going to catch him.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
When you call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
Right back to Pacheco. A lot of grass ahead. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs break the tie here in the 1st. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. Looking to throw, Purdy. Got a man, McCaffrey has it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a 49er 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing from the gun here. Got a man open, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Purdy looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Lone man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They got it off that fumble recovery to end the first. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Back to throw Mahomes. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and the defense ignited.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 1 yard on the run. It's going to be 4th and 10.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Madden Ryzen to handle it. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. He's got it at the 36. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And the 49ers are set up quite well for their next possession. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the fumble recovery is made. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. They find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Hauled in by Rice. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs driving. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing now, off play action. He finds the open man there, complete. And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Butker to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So here come the 49ers on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Purdy throwing here. He lofts it deep left. This is brought in at the 50. And he finishes off the play by taking it in. Touchdown. The 49ers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
On is Moody for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
49ers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs and Hollywood Brown back to the field once again. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt.
Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Up the sideline he goes at the 35. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it Up close and personal because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Looking to throw Mahomes. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing from the gun. Finds his fullback. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll run now on second down. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Mahomes. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, what a stiff arm. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The 49ers are ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Now Purdy. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. shot here. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. It's the Chiefs who've got the advantage heading into the locker rooms. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters, as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. Well, we all know at this point, turnover's the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And this is a nice gain. That's stopped at the 47. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. They send a tight end in motion. From the 47. Down the middle, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Purdy to throw it. That's taken in by Samuel. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction. You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
A good defensive play breaks that one up. And now it's 3rd and short.
I think it's fair to say, and the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Second and 8. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To the air, Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second and 3 now. From the 27. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Not on the same page that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Now it's Purdy. This ball's cut by McCaffrey.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Desperation time on 4th down. Hits his man on the out route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He's got it, room to run. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And the fumble recovery is made. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Got a man, McCaffrey has it. Offense in the hurry-up here. 2nd and 13. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Drew Tranquil with the pick.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten for picks in this game. He's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's going to take this one to the 25 before going down. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2nd down now, 7 to go. It's Pacheco again. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to the well again. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back-to-back carries here. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They give it to him again. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And even getting skunked in that 2nd half, Brock, the damage done in the 1st, enough to claim victory at the end. And of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't recognize that stellar defensive effort in the 2nd half that made this win possible. So that'll do it for this one. With BarraCuda, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.